Hi, friends. Let's come together and anchor in a prayer. So we just take a moment to pause. Let's turn within and nutrify the space in between together. So as we invite the holy breath to move through the heart space, the sacred center, the wisdom seat of our being. As we rest in that space between no longer and not yet. As we rest in the realm of the great mystery. And just take a moment to extract any hooks or threads or attachments to external reality being what we need it to be. So just allow a drawing in. A drawing in and a softening and a letting go of what's come before this moment and everything that's coming after. Letting go of attachment to the past or projection of the future. As we breathe and become so fully present and embodied in this moment, knowing that there is no thing other than this. The sweet surrender, the allowing, the living, and the in-between. Living in that pause between the inhale and the exhale. Living in that moment in between destruction and creation. And simultaneously holding that it's exactly the same thing. So as we let go into the flow of the infinite and allow a saturation into the realm of the absolute, the bigness, the vast expanse, having a somatic awareness of extending outwards and dropping deeper within, to commune with that indwelling infinite that is all things, that is absolute, knowing its wisdom of the ages and its ageless wisdom itself. This continuum of creation that's ever unfurling, ever extending, expanding. That which has no beginning, no end, no borders, no boundaries. It simply is. The formlessness, the void, the no thing and the all thing at the same time. The realm of ever expanding consciousness, ever evolving consciousness that has no beginning and no end. It simply is. Known by so many names and is utterly nameless. As we breathe as the infinite itself, knowing there is no separation, it's here as me, as Marianne, it's here as each one anchored in this prayer field, and I speak this word for each one tuned and attuned to the frequency of this particular alchemical moment, this particular prayer, this particular soul group. Knowing each one is the living emanation of the all itself, that seamless dance of the becoming, from the formless to form to formlessness again, this continuing spiral of being. as we allow the fullness of all of our faculties, our sensitivity, our empathic nature, our compassion, our sensory awareness to extend so far beyond that which we can see with our human eye, allowing it to root in the invisible and to feel the pathway, the channel through which the absolute wisdom of the ages and agelessness itself is available right here, right now. To be still and know. To release expectation and projection, clinging, attachment, allowing all hesitation, panic, fear, doubt, dread, anxiety, worry, bracing to simply slip away as we receive through the revelation of the truth of who we really are, the cascade of the infinite. Knowing right here, right now, it delivers itself in form by way of each one's life. To be reborn and born and born again. To reveal and reveal and reveal again even more of its true nature by way of our thought forms, our speech, our actions, and our beingness. Allowing the roots to grow deep into the realm of the infinite and to be the creative portal through which all gifts, all blessings, all talents, all offerings, all service gets birthed through. The very life, the very body, the very being of each one here. That we reside in the realm of the solution and the creative opportunity. The free form expression of the gifts and the talents and the service upon each one's heart, etched upon the soul, and absolutely catalyzed by this moment in human evolution, activated and initiated, and responded and corresponded to. So from this space of opening, openness, deep listening, I bless this day to the highest possibility of itself. I bless each one's body temple, their emotional body, the body of their affairs, the body of their relationships, every aspect of their being, blessing it to the highest possibility of itself. As the divine incarnate, breathing itself into being as each one. So feel how good it feels to simply dwell, rest, bask, lean in, let go, and allow this truth, this bigness, this luminosity, this harmony to have its way, knowing there's nothing to do, manage, there's nothing to grasp or fix or make happen or manufacture or manipulate. We simply let it be. We allow it to grow. We water it through the activity of our conscious awareness. We massage the evolution of consciousness through our practice, our sacred study, our communion, our service, and our beingness. So right here, right now, we allow ourselves to be filled up and illuminated with the light of universal truth. As we feel the pause as this very moment, the integration, the saturation on this micro level of our entire being and the macro level of the entire globe. We allow for what gets revealed as we pause, as we listen, as we allow the upswell of our knowing that is not bound by conditions, not bound by problems or circumstance, simply is. So we surrender into this flow, this ocean of devotion, and we allow it to be as each one, as this day, as our life forevermore, resting in the holy stillness, resourced by the infinite, and wielding, practicing, being the power of the pause itself, to listen and to respond as inspired action. So knowing that this day is one of response, letting go of the electricity of reaction. Feel how good that is to lay down the fire of reactivity and to hold that big well of inspired response. From sacred listening, from at one ment. And so with such gratitude to know the divine gifts, the holy birthright, the genius that is vibrating each cell, blessing each one, and ushering forth a new era in humanity, a new earth, a new way of being. As all of our lives, we bless the sacred reciprocity, the balance. We bless the grief, the sacred anger, the contemplation, the inspiration, all of it. We let it all have a seat at the table of truth, and we let it be. Surrendering it into law, knowing that it's done, it's amplified, it's circulating, it's having its way, it's pouring forth, it's nutrifying, it's blessing up, it's hydrating, and absolutely illuminating each one from the inside out. So we bless the way, we bless this day, and I know that it's done, and so it is. And so be it. Selah, Amin. So be it. So I invite you to take a moment, even as we shift out of this presencing, to just rest in that holy stillness and allow for the deep nutrition and the amplified field to just be with you, to drink it like the hummingbirds drink the nectar of the flowers, to drink it in and let it be the sweetest bliss. It feels so good. So stay in that space as long as it feels good to you, and we'll see you tomorrow, 9:45, our new time. Peace.